Happy New Year, everyone! Valorant is going into almost its 5th year of being a game, so let's take a trip down memory lane and see how Valorant became one of the most popular FPS games in the world.
Let's get it started. Let's get it started in here.
So, Valorant started in 2013 as an idea. This silly little company called Riot Games made League of Legends, and Riot was ready to dip their toes in a new genre of games: tactical FPS games. Riot sat and pondered big word, on what type of game they would make, and they landed on Project A. This was the first stage of Valorant's development, a game that combined tactical FPS with unique character abilities. But how would they do this? Riot would have to create a whole new engine that's able to run our favorite game, Valorant. They also would have to hire a whole team to bring this game to life. Good thing they had that League of Legends money, am I right? So, how did Valorant create this engine? They didn't. Riot tried, but it was too hard, so they used Unreal Engine 4. They also started developing an anti-cheat system, which we know today as Vanguard, which I know works crazy well, because if you've ever gotten the same game as a cheater, you know how fast Riot cracks down on them. They just pounce on them. In 2015, the year of the GOAT, I ain't talking LeBron, Riot started making the first prototypes of the game. This is when they started making different types of guns that we see today, like the Ares and Bucky. They also started making different agents like Jett and Phoenix, and Riot had employees play this early version of Valorant, and they would get feedback to improve the game. In 2016, Riot's main aim was to refine and polish the game. Riot developed a hit registration system that was good. I think they fumbled because that first shot accuracy is not always accurate, am I right? Anyways, Riot started hitting the finishing touches on agents like Phoenix and Jett, making sure that no agent was overpowered. They did this through testing of agents. As they finished agents, they also finished making guns, making sure they were balanced and suited for every playstyle, like the Judge for close and aggressive combat, where you can just turn off your brain and shoot. Before we get into the rest of the video, like 100% of you are not subscribed, so please subscribe. Alright, good boy. Who's a good boy? Yeah, you are. Good boy.
Oh! Ew! Dude! What the fuck?
2019 was a pivotal year for Riot as they unveiled Valorant. There was a lot of excitement around the game. Everyone wanted a piece of that pie, and this excitement carried on to 2020 in the closed beta, when people would scurry to Twitch to get those closed beta keys to get a taste of Valorant. Valorant was exciting at the time. The public would give feedback on Riot, such as bugs and agent tweaks, to make sure the game is balanced and people will love the game. Riot also launched a bunch of trailers for the game, and it was plastered everywhere. They also did a bunch of collaborations with influencers to spread the word, creating even more excitement for Valorant, or as the cool kids would say, hype for the game. In 2020, Riot released Valorant, and people swarmed to it like moths to a flame. Everyone was on it. I was on it, you were on it, your mom was on it, your neighbor's dog was on it, literally everyone. Riot added competitive game mode for you competitive people.
I think sometime in the life I'm too competitive.
From 2020 to 2022, Riot was dishing out updates like it was a job or something. They added agents like Killjoy, Neon, and the African Queen, Astra. They also added new maps like Fracture and Pearl. This was what I would personally consider Valorant's peak. They also launched an esports scene called VCT. I don't know what VCT stands for, but I know when it comes around, we get really good skins. This brought much more viewers and attention to Valorant. 2022 to 2025, Valorant kept releasing updates like the Love of My Life Clove and the new map Abyss. They also added what I think is the best update till now, Premiere, where people can create a team and basically be an esports org. And I'm pretty sure the best 2 teams or more performing will go to VCT, giving players like us or nobodies a chance to go pro, which I would have if it wasn't for that dream-crushing knee injury. Valorant recently added an update which will change the game forever. If you want to know more about that, click the video on screen now. Anyways, thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Bye. I love you.